But if you have to defend yourself against a certain type of person, it almost feels like you can't, because there will be no justice for you. It's only justice for the person that's trying to hurt you. It's almost like you don't want to defend yourself because you'll end up in jail. So I'm sure you guys have heard about what's going on in Albuquerque, New Mexico, or should I say what did happen. Basically, this is setting a precedent for if you go to I guess it would be really policing your own city now, because the police aren't doing anything. Seattle, I don't know if you guys have heard, they've replaced the temporary roadblocks, like the plastic ones or the metal ones. They gave them concrete ones. So these people aren't being held accountable. In New York City, everybody who got arrested there, or most people who got arrested there, actually got released. So militias and armed people and basically patriots in these states have taken it upon themselves to police their own cities, protect the history in their cities, protect themselves. So basically, I want to read you guys some headlines. I want to read you the headlines of what the mainstream media is doing. They've been doing this with the pandemic and the virus going on. First, they told you, stay inside, don't go outside, it's so scary, you're gonna kill your grandma if you go outside. But then they went and broadcast these protests saying, oh, these are great times to be out, go outside and protest, Black Lives Matter. So they've already done it with that, but now they're doing it with people who choose to defend themselves from Antifa, from Black Lives Matter protests. So in Albuquerque, New Mexico, what happened was these protesters took a rope and tied it around the statue of Juan de Onyetes? Okay, I don't know. I can't speak whatever the heck that type of name is, but it wasn't an American person. It wasn't it wasn't Christopher Columbus. They tied a rope around him and they were trying to pull the statue down. Now, there were people there that did not want that to happen. They were like, where the heck are the police? So this could have all been avoided if the police did their job and got them away from destroying public property, like they have been doing all across the country. So it's very unclear what exactly led up to this moment. And I'm not going to show the video, one, because I'm live, and two, I don't want to get banned on Facebook. But if you sign up at libertyhangout.tv, my uncensored website, I am going to show it there. I'm going to break it down, discuss it right there so you guys can see it. But what happened was this man, you see a video churn and they pan to this man and they're hitting him with a skateboard. There's someone bashing him with a skateboard and he's getting mobbed. So what does he do? What are you always told to do as a gun owner? Try to get out of that situation. So as they're going ham, they're smashing him, and it sounds like they said he's a cop. So they might be accusing him of being a cop. He runs away. He tries to leave and try to get out of the situation, and they keep following him. They're like, get him, get his license plate. We need to get him, mob him. And then as they're beating him again, they catch up with him and they start beating him again with the skateboard. There's two people on him. The guy, it sounds like holding the camera, goes, we're going to effing kill you. They're telling him, we're going to kill you. So he pulls out his firearm, protects himself from getting killed from these people, and he's now being arrested. It's being investigated as a hate crime. I don't know about you guys, but defending yourself against anybody is not a hate crime. I'd like to know where and what is the definition of a hate crime anymore? That's why let me know in the comments, guys, if you feel this way too. Maybe as a gun owner or a conservative, having to defend yourself in this country in this day and age almost feels terrifying. Because if the victim, or not the victim, you are the victim if you have to defend yourself. But if you have to defend yourself against a certain type of person, it almost feels like you can't, because there will be no justice for you. It's only justice for the person that's trying to hurt you, and you're very hesitant to even call the cops on someone if they're of a certain skin color or sexual orientation. It almost feels impossible for you to feel ready and determined and safe in this country. It's almost like you don't want to defend yourself because you'll end up in jail. You just take the beating and run. I don't know. I feel like that's where we're going. So I want to read you guys some headlines. I'm on Google right now, on Google, and I'm going to read you headlines. So I just told you what happened. This man was getting beaten. They were mobbing him saying, we're going to kill you. Getting beaten with a skateboard. And these are what the headlines say. Suspect arrested after man is shot at Albuquerque protest. Man arrested after protester is shot during demonstration over Conquistador statue in New Mexico. That is not what the headline should be. The headline should be, in a person assaulting someone else gets shot. Someone engaging in the act of assault got shot. Man defended himself in self-defense because someone was assaulting him and they said they were going to kill him. That's what they are saying happened. So, this is what someone reported in a press conference. The police chief said, "We are receiving reports about vigilante groups possibly instigating this violence." If anyone is instigating any violence, it's the people that are trying to destroy the cities in which these people live. This is insane. He said, if this is true, we'll be holding them accountable to the fullest extent of the law, including federal hate group designation and prosecution. These are the same people who say it's impossible, it's unconstitutional for Trump to declare Antifa a terrorist organization, but they're going to sit here and try to paint militia groups stepping in as their duty, as their constitutional duty, when the police refuse to do so. So now they're going to make it to where they're going to stand down against these people. The Democrat mayors of these cities are going to make the police stand down, and then when the militia wants to step up, because that's their duty, that's their point of existing, is to step in when domestic terrorists are threatening their city, threatening to destroy public property, threatening people's lives and businesses. Their job is to step in and help protect people and protect where they live. They're going to make that impossible too. So I want to know if there's any hate groups going to be designated for the people who have been tearing down these statues. I am a proud supporter in declaring not only Antifa as a terrorist organization, but Black Lives Matter too. They 100% are a terrorist organization, and I don't care what anybody says. I'm so tired of the talking point that this is only Antifa coming out here and trying to tear down statues and they're the only ones looting. No, it's both of them. It's Black Lives Matter and it's Antifa. Stop trying to do the virtue signaling bull crap. I don't care what I'll get called. Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization. I said it and I'll stand by it. Haven't seen me apologize for anything yet. Not gonna do that. So, furthermore, he says this is not the first report of heavily armed civilian militias appearing at protests around New Mexico in recent weeks. Oh! I wonder why. Probably because the police aren't doing anything. So yes, they have to go. Like I just explained, these extremists cannot be allowed to silence peaceful protest or inflict violence. Guys, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. What am I reading? Is this fiction? Like, I feel like I just walked into the fiction section of Barnes & Noble and picked up something about a fairy tale about right-wing extremists, right? This is absolutely insane. These extremists, but the extremists are not the people trying to tear down public property because their feelings are hurt. What is a more extreme reaction to hurt feelings than trying to tear down statues? I would love to know if we could bring these people in. I'd love to give them a little statue and be like, show me where the statue hurt you. Like, show me where it hurt you. Did it hurt your feelings? Did it hurt your body? You know, where did it hurt you? Because they can't. They can't handle history. Someone put out a really good tweet that said they guarantee that 75% of America thinks slavery was a purely American thing. These people do not want to go down the history and the rabbit hole of where slavery started, where it's still happening today, not from white people, where it's still happening today, and how it got to America. Maybe I'll go down that rabbit hole at libertyhangout.tv because I'll be uncensored there. So sign up if you want to hear that. I'm going to wrap this up here soon, but I've got some more quotes. The group appeared to maliciously pursue Stephen, while several began physically attacking him. This is where they actually get down. So the headline said, protester was shot, and how dare they, and, militia extremist groups. But if you read the article, down near the bottom is when they begin to tell the truth about what actually happened. The group appeared to maliciously pursue Stephen, while several began physically attacking him, the complaint alleges. Baca was struck with a longboard and then tackled to the ground as the board falls, it says. A second person picked up the longboard and swung it at Baca, who was armed with a semi-automatic gun and fired several shots. There it is. There it is. They admit the truth. He was being attacked. And he did, I think, everything right. I would love to see what comes out, why they started attacking him in the first place. Who knows, because that wasn't what the camera's on. These people film themselves committing these crimes. They film themselves threatening to kill somebody, and they still have no consequences. This is the last thing I'll say, and I'll get off of here, guys, so you can go enjoy your Tuesday. I can't even remember. Things are so crazy, I can't even remember what day of the week it is anymore. So, you need to move out of these cities. You need to move out of these cities. If you are a cop, don't work in the cities. Go outside and work in these rural America areas. Move your family out of the cities. Protect yourselves. Train. Make sure you can defend yourselves. Not even just with a firearm, but physical, altercations and everything. So just, gosh, move out of cities. If this is not clear, I don't know what more needs to be said. Move. Get up and move. You need help on a down payment? Set up a GoFundMe. I'll share it. Get your family out of these cities. I don't know what else to say. I'll leave on this. This person, for self-defense, is going to probably be charged with something. Who knows where it'll go. Hopefully he has a really good lawyer. I hope so. In New York City, they had a 4-hour investigation into why cops had bleach in their milkshakes from, I think it was Shake Shack. Take that with a grain of salt, where it was. 4-hour investigation, it was nothing. Just because, the cops got it. The cops had bleach or chemicals in their milkshakes. It was purely an accident, but no one else reported anything. 4-hour investigation. Nah, there's nothing fishy going on here. Nothing wrong here, guys. Move along. We don't have any bleach going out to these cops. So, you guys see it. I don't need to explain it to you. Get out of cities. Sign up at libertyhangout.tv. I'm going to be showing the video, breaking it down, going into everything. So support my work there. I'm very censored on YouTube. Facebook hasn't hit me so much yet. YouTube has censored me. So that's why, as a conservative, my husband and I decided to make a brand new website where we don't have to be censored anymore. Conservatives always say, well, if you don't want to be censored, then create your own platform. So we did. It's libertyhangout.tv. I need you guys to back me up and support me with that, because it's not free to do. It's not free to do this and run everything. It takes a lot of time, takes a lot of energy, and it takes a lot of money to do your own type of thing. So we need to back each other up to make sure we can stay on the internet, stay on the platform, and keep bringing you the truth. One day, they are going to take away every truth teller there is on the internet, and the only way we can make sure our existence stays secure and on the internet is mutual support, conservatives supporting each other. So, okay, with that, I will let you go to enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Make sure you always go out and seek the truth for yourselves and move out of these freaking cities. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and share, hit that subscribe button, and click the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. If you want to support my work, you can become a patron at patreon.com/Kaitlin Bennett and receive cool perks like an autographed photo from me in the mail each month. Or you can go to KaitlinBennett.org and get up to 75% off and free shipping on supplements and merchandise to support my work and start living a healthy life. My favorite product is Turbo Force, because it gives me all the energy I need to make it through a long day of doing interviews. There are tons of other health supplements you can choose from to keep your body healthy during these uncertain times. And check out the website banned.video to see uncensored content from conservative creators that have been erased from social media.